Yes.
So how many books are y'all buying today?
Dude, if this was the
What?
week, if I was paid,
Well, I know you'll get digital, but there's nothing like having the physical copy, you know?
Yeah, I think Tasha's Cauldron's the only
Well, I
one I
don't need another.
haven't picked up.
So let me see.
I mean, we got a player's handbook. It's really all you need.
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't have the
Everything
monster
else
book.
is
I don't have the
Googleable.
monster manual that I had the player and the DM guide, but I don't have the monster manual. Yeah.
Mm.
They've also updated
Mike,
books.
turn it to page 206.
What's 206?
Look at 206 on the monster
Okay.
manual.
is that what I think it is?
The mirror monster.
Oh, hey, I found Texas's love interest. Okay.
If my
206.
computer ever loads up, I will beat your ass.
Oops.
You know who that is, right?
This.
You
Yeah,
found the
that
witch. Maybe
is.
kill it.
That's Gaston kicking Tim's butt.
That's what I thought it was. What the hell's the name of that creature anyway?
It's a lycanthrope. That's a lycanthropy page.
Yeah, I had a feeling that was probably what it was because I've been seeing that all over a couple of the groups I'm in. I've been seeing that one left and right, especially this time of year.
It's because it's the monster mash.
And we found the bar, ladies and gentlemen.
Brandon, what's our introduction for tonight?
This wasn't
Steven,
the
you
Monster
do it.
Smash.
Steven, you intro today.
All right, let me get my thing to load up real quick because it's being stupid for some reason.
Okay. Peter, do we need maps today? No? All right. Do I need dice this week?
Maybe.
Well, I mean, if you want to live,
Last
it
week
would be a
I
good
did
idea to
not.
have them out.
I did not last week.
This is Brandon, though. Would it be better to not have them out?
All of a sudden, he just makes a noise like, "Okay, I rolled this." Did you really? No.
Okay, I gotta know. I keep seeing the bit on the Critical Role on TikTok a lot. What is scry?
No, scry
Scrying?
is like scrying is a spell where you can view something a far distance away.
Okay, because yeah, like they were rolling like for scry, and Matt
Oh,
was
yeah,
just letting them
but-
go and go and go, and then they're like, okay, what modifier do we need to do on that roll? Nothing. You don't roll for scry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sam's character doesn't roll for scry, and they just lost it because
Yeah.
they let it go. They let
Oh
that
yeah, he
bit
just
go
let
for
the,
a
he
while.
just let them dig their own hole. It was hilarious.
Oh, it was gorgeous. I fucking loved it.
So, although I think in Scry, the people being scried or whoever's being scried can make a save or something to see that they're being scried.
Ah.
If their modifier is high enough.
But yeah, it was
What was
Ashley and
that?
Sam. They were rolling for scry.
Is that the actual name of the spell?
I don't know. I'm
No?
still waiting on Steven's
Ooh.
intro though.
Scrying.
Oh, okay, that's why it didn't come up for me. I just put scry. I thought scrying was, or I thought the name of the spell was just
I did put
scry.
it scrying.
Anyway,
The target must make a wisdom saving throw.
yes. If they fail it, they don't know they're being scried. If they do succeed on it, they know they're being scried upon.
If a target knows you're casting the spell, it can fail the saving throw voluntarily if it wants to be observed.
Oh, I would fail it involuntarily and just spin in circles with my thing hanging out.
Knowing my luck, I'd be scried when I'm on the toilet.
So, Steven, helicopter?
2 helicopters. We'll see if I can get one go. I'll see if I can get one going each direction.
Okay. I'm
She
not gonna
wants a
emphasize this
helicopter.
at
I can
all.
do that.
Why do you hear Fortunate Son playing? It's just Steven coming. Oh.
All right, Steven,
And
make
you
it
just see
official.
like
Introduce us,
random
please.
Vietnamese running away.
Well, shit, there goes my boss.
So where we last left off.
No, it's Steven. It's Steven.
Yeah, it's been hot.
Right.
I've been trying to think of something, but I don't really have a whole lot. So
Just act like you're doing it and then pass it off to Peter.
on this week's episode
Oh, there you
of Bunkers and Dumbasses, we see how badly Tim can screw himself again.
So where we last left off, Tim's still asleep. Tim and Brovos are both still under the after effects of the rage powder. Tim, we'll get back to that in a second.
Oh, here come the rolls.
Yes.
I don't mean the bread shark either.
Vidania decided to do some deeper investigation and try to figure out what in the hell is going on with the stupid stone. Texos, Jasper, and Jessup are on the hunt for Vidania, not knowing where she is. Decide to go and find her. She ends up with the Professor Dietrich von Hammerfeld, and they're having a conversation. Initially behind closed doors. As Jasper, Jessup, and Texos arrive, they find that the doors are indeed open, and Vidania and the professor are at the window looking out. Yes.
And the time in which I've been talking to the professor, has my paper bird finally shown up?
Yes.
Okay. So he knows about that request.
Well, it showed up. But anyways, we'll get there in a second.
Okay.
Tim, would you be so kind as to give me a wisdom saving throw?
I don't have much wisdom.
Clearly.
Yeah. I am not wise.
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. Don't call me Shirley.
12.
All right. What did you roll?
12. Not as good as Bro.
You remain blissfully unaware of your surroundings. Yup. And surprisingly, as does Brovos.
What the?
Holy shit.
What
really?
was the save?
Good stuff, man.
Well, he had the computer roll for Bros, and that was an 18.
Yeah, I saw
and
that.
Bros didn't.
I saw that.
So at least a 19 or better.
At the moment, I refuse to answer your question. I will answer it at a later date when you pass.
It's probably 25.
There was no way I
So
was going to
Tim,
pass.
you are having a rather interesting dream. Everything in the dream is red with black outlines. Did you see the movie Sin City?
Oh, yes. Who hasn't?
It's kind of like that,
Nice.
right? Where you got the black and white and the red emphasis on stuff.
Just call me Frank.
So, no. So everything is kind of lit up like that, and
So I'm dreaming in noir.
yeah. But the whole art style too with it, where everything
Yeah.
cracks and breaks weird, it's fucking awesome. Great movie, fantastic. Second one was both of them were good though. Anyways, so you're having a rather interesting dream where you're in a field parallel to a wall of a castle. What are you laughing at?
You mean perpendicular?
I was waiting
No.
for it.
Because
And
what
you
you're
are
describing
chasing
is
after a unicorn.
I'm laughing because you said his dream is mostly red.
That is correct. You
Yeah.
don't want to be this way. This is Bill. Perpendicular.
yeah. You said parallel, so the ground would
Parallel.
be here and the wall would be here. Hopefully, at some point they would meet, or else I'm looking straight up at a building coming down on my head.
I'm laughing because what is the color of Imogen's dreams?
Red.
Well, this has nothing to do with that.
It's a red storm.
Huh.
That's why I was laughing. He couldn't come up with an original color. It had to be red.
I
You're
thought he
assuming
was.
that was even remotely in my mind.
I thought we were
And you're
just trying to
selling
give.
me out
I thought we were just trying to give Brandon PTSD back to Bill.
Okay, hey.
Continue.
So you're running parallel to the moat, and there's the wall of the castle, and you're happy and you're having a good time, and you're chasing after the diamond unicorn.
Shiny. Of course, I'm chasing after something shiny.
Yeah.
Checks
So
out.
you're having a great time chasing after this butt stallion.
Am I just Tim?
You are liking Tim,
Which one?
the one that you were last.
The werebear.
Yeah. So you're chasing after it, but you're happy and you're gallivanting and yeah, basically. And then every once in a while the unicorn would turn and laugh at you like and then oh, it's teasing you.
I like a good tease.
Anyways. So Vidania,
Yes.
your conversation with the professor rounds out with him telling you that the chapter 11 of the book explains that there's a bunch of different things to be wary of and different warnings and whatnots. So why those set of pages were missing is beyond your understanding. Why they would even think to remove these pieces must be something key in them. The professor says to you, and then you hear a tap at the window. Curious. You go. He looks over your shoulder, looks past you, and says, "Interesting. There's a thing at the window." And he walks over to it, opens up the window, and then sitting there is a actual bird, and it tweets and then flies off, and behind it, well, what it leaves behind is your paper bird. And he says, and he gathers it up, opens it up, reads it, and says, "Vidania, would you come join me over here?" And you see him motion, and the doors open up, and he says, "These are doable. We can absolutely do this. But I have something else for you." And he opens the window a little bit more, and you can see, and he looks out and says, "I understand that you might or might not be looking for the lost city of the elves. A little bird's home. Do you actually laugh?
I kind of giggle and say, "Yeah,
Well,
tell a lot of secrets."
well, our good Captain Calypso birdied me, but I understand that you are curious to go look at the archipelago, and he gestures. It's like you can't really see it, but he gestures in the general direction over the water. Yeah, and it says,
Oh shit! It is right there.
"What?
I wasn't. I pulled up the forgotten. I pulled up the map of the realm.
Yeah,
So I just happened because you're like look across the water and it's like it's really and like sure enough stuff's right there. Okay.
you think I don't know my shit?"
No. I am sorry. You know your shit.
It's hard enough. I got to keep this shit at work straight. You guys giving me all kinds of crap, but I don't know what's going on. That's why I write shit down.
I forget which one of these it's on. I just remember it's on the Moonshae Island.
Yes.
I just have to go back in my notes.
Yes. So, if you go over there, unfortunately, we don't have too much information on the Moonshaes. Believe it or not, the library at Waterdeep has quite a bit of information on that. They are really big into the water traveling, so hence understanding that. Although, if you do make a stop off at Boulder's Gate, oh shit. Shit on a brick.
Something as I
I do apologize. There's a particular gentleman there that you want to find, Jumanji Costco.
I know I'm gonna regret this. But say the name one more time.
Jumanji Costco.
Okay. So to clarify, we're talking Jumanji, like the movie with Robin Williams, and Costco, like the store.
Mike, the liquid sponsor has arrived.
Nice.
Are you texting it to me?
That's pretty tasty. I like it. I recommend it. It's only $22
Okay.
for a small bottle.
I like their label. I can't remember what it was. The devil something. I'm like, oh, they're counter to the angel share.
Yeah, it was tasty. I like it.
Yeah. Jumanji Costco. Yes, just like how you think it's spelled.
Is that actually in the game, or is that one you made up?
That's what I made up.
Really, Brandon?
Based off of a meme I saw where they spelled Jumedi Casto, and I just went with what the other one was, which was Jumanji Costco. It's easier that way.
So you didn't go to like a movie randomizer and a store randomizer app?
Nope. That's an interesting combination, though.
Next on Jenga Connect 4.
No, they do not have. People are wondering, I thought it was stupid. You'll find this person there somehow. Good luck. And they may or may not be able to help you at Baldur's Gate.
And I point out towards the.
They allegedly have been there and know of the particular dangers of that region. And well, they are a sea elf, so I wouldn't put it past them. The older gentleman, I will warn you, kind of a dick, and really doesn't like people who aren't elvish. Hey, I didn't make the guy up. That's just who he is. I mean, yes, I made the guy up, but that's.
I'm gonna add his comment about not liking people who aren't elvish. I'm gonna kind of look over at the professor and think to myself, I'm like, but you're elvish.
Yeah. He doesn't like people who are not elvish.
I get that.
Yes, he's particularly not fond of dwarves. Doesn't like the short people. Very tall feller. Like I said, kind of a dick.
Okay. How soon do I have to leave?
Well, pretty soon. Probably, I mean, I can get you some lunch and that'll be about it.
Oh, okay.
It's at this point in time where he says, he looks over his shoulder, is like, I believe the rest of your party, well, most of the rest of your party is here. And this is where Jasper, Texos, and Jessup arrive.
Last question, Professor.
Absolutely.
How long would it take to get those spell books made?
For you, a week or two, and then I can have them delivered in another couple of weeks after that.
Is it possible for me to maybe just stop by at the door and pick them up?
The dorm?
The door.
Oh. You want to come pick them up from here?
Yeah. I don't think I'm going too far away.
Okay. I personally don't see anything wrong with that.
Open the trunk to enter Farmtown.
Sorry.
Let's get the rest of the group. And he gestures for you three. Come here.
So not two.
He looks over. Uh, Texas, Jasper, Jessup. You guys have to go. I understand some of you guys have had lunch already, um, but you're gonna have to go rather quickly. I'll give you a faster traveling option. That'll get you back to Waterdeep fairly rapidly.
It's not another
But
boat
you're
full
gonna
of
have
furry,
two
woodland
sleepy
creatures, is it?
bugs. Hmm?
So it's not another ship full of furry woodland creatures, is it?
No, this would be a teleportation portal. Yeah, it's a
Do,
one-way thing.
do you have any
Uh,
parachutes?
Thankfully, we are well practiced in actually using these. Um, and since I understand the urgent feelings that you're having with this stone, we can make arrangements for you guys. It should be ready in about an hour um, to get you just on the outskirts of Waterdeep. Um, yeah, unless you guys know a particular tree in Waterdeep.
Um,
But we have one that we've used in the past, and it's just outside of Waterdeep, about half a mile. And since you already have a cart, it works out pretty good, and you can just go right onto the road and come out of the forest basically, and you're right there, and take you less than 10 minutes to finish the ride. Like I said, it's only about a half a mile outside.
Since you have a bunch of wizards here at the library, would any of them be able to cast illusions on us, or maybe disguise us?
Um, what are you trying to do?
I'm a fairly recognizable dwarf, so if you could make me less recognizable, it might be helpful.
in Waterdeep? We're going home.
I know. Lady Growlhund is probably on the lookout for us.
uh,
Hmm. Okay. Uh, I think that we could do a temporary type of disguise. I don't know how long it'll last though. Uh, Considering the travel time through the portal takes, it's not instantaneous. It does take a little bit of time. So you
I'm
don't.
still staring out the window.
Sure. It does take the better part of an hour to make the journey from here to there.
It's not travel via plants?
It's like travel via plants, but it's not instantaneous.
Okay. I'm multitasking now. I'm trying to figure out my character's name for next week.
Sharon Stone.
No, it is not going to be Sharon Stone.
Sarah Dawn. You can call her Sarah Dawn. So, I mean, that's about the extent of disguise I think we could do. So I understand, we can disguise you guys. It will probably last you maybe half an hour to an hour after you get out. It's kind of the spell usually lasts an hour, but you're going to be in the portal tunnel. I don't know if it'll work when you pop out. Never actually had to worry about that. But you're more than happy to disguise you. Oh. If there's no more questions, we'll make the preparations, and like I said, it'll take us about an hour to get set up. And unfortunately,
I've got a question.
Yes.
I point over at Vidania. I'm like, this is Vidania, right?
Yes.
Are you sure,
Pretty
Professor?
little elf.
I beg your pardon? No, I didn't hear you. Both of you are talking, so one more time.
Go first, Mike.
I said, are you sure, Professor?
Fairly certain.
I didn't know I traveled with a pretty little elf.
I mean, she's been with you guys from before.
You didn't get my message, did you, Peter?
She is a pretty little elf, I'll give you that. I did read your message.
Okay. I walk up to her and I'm just like, apparently we've traveled together for a while. I'm Texas.
I know it's you.
Damn!
Texas, sir.
I'm literally just focused on the
Water.
not the water, the aisle, the freaking.
You can't see it from here,
But
yeah.
I'm like focused out that way because I'm like, I'm so fucking close to like possibly solving this.
Damn. Well,
Okay, I've got my character's name.
It was worth a try.
Were you thinking I was just ignoring you to ignore you?
I think he was trying to convince you that he was possessed by the stone.
No. I was trying to convince her that I
you-
lost my memory since they said that was a possible side effect.
Nice.
What was that, Peter?
Never mind. So are you all ready to go? Or would you like something to eat before you go?
I don't know. I'm fucking asleep.
Not you.
Not.
You said all.
I mean, can we get a couple of goat bags for those guys that are asleep?
Fair enough.
Granted, yeah.
I think
you
we
were the
can
only
make
one
some.
that saw our fight, so.
I saw everybody's ass whooping.
No, you didn't see Jasper's.
Oh yeah, I just heard about it from Joseph.
And even if you were there, I was in magical darkness, so there's no evidence.
Not all of it.
Except your busted ass face.
He fell down.
It's just how dwarves look.
Then he turned blue. Oh,
Right up
doesn't
to
explain
the
the boot print. Yeah. you knocked one of the pillows slid behind.
Of course it did.
So yes, we can absolutely get you a to-go bags. If you don't mind,
I was able to copy everything that the professor read from the.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh damn! I got one more. He ran into his fist. He ran into his fist 9 times. He had it coming. He had it coming.
Not 9 times, 10 times.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
One more time, we're gonna celebrate. So he says, "Okay, these two gentlemen will escort you down to the cafeteria if you don't mind waiting there. Um, we'll get you all figured out, and we'll find you in about an hour." So,
You know, are real clerics, unlike ours.
good day. He shoos you away.
I look at
Oh,
Jasper. I'm like, Jasper, I might be a cleric, but I ultimately get to decide who lives and dies.
Yeah, like Matrius.
Exactly.
The
I
funnier
can't
thing
help it. I'm
is,
that good.
I think our dwarven friend has done more healing than our actual cleric.
Yeah, but he doesn't know what spells I've got prepared.
The four of you are escorted to the cafeteria, and
I'm looking down. I'm basically not meeting anybody's eyes.
the four of you are escorted to the cafeteria, um, and allowed to get some food and pack up a couple of go bags. They make some to go food for Tim and Brovos. And then you guys have a few minutes to chat beforehand. If you guys want to say anything, here's your opportunity.
And the subtlest of dwarven wit.
That or you like getting your ass beat.
What are you talking about? I always look like this.
You always look like you ran into a fist 9 times.
Oh, what can I say? I met a dragonborn that can fight.
Oh, so you met me in your dreams. Got it.
Do I see my dude dragonborn BFF anywhere?
No, you do not.
Okay. Do I see Jerry?
He's a sailor.
You think you might have seen him when you were walking in, but they all kind of wear the same outfit. So, no, maybe, not sure.
I'm gonna go up to Vidania and just like kind of sit next to her and be like, "Did I really piss you off that bad?"
Sorry, what? I'm more multitasking now than what I was before. Say that again, Steven.
Oh God, we're screwed.
I'm usually okay doing 2 things. I was actually working on 3, so that's why I'm saying.
Okay. Your processor got overloaded. Got it.
Yes.
No, I said, I don't give a shit about my one cloud storage. Go the fuck away. No, I'm sitting next to you. I'm like, are you still pissed at me?
Not pissed. Scared. And I leave it at that.
Jessup leans over the table and looks you in the eye, or looks get your eye contact, and telepathy says to you, I told you that's what it looked like to me.
Oh, is she saying that to me?
Yes, to Texos. But this is just in your head, so it's only thing you
Oh
hear.
yeah. No, I know. Well, you just
New age version of whispers, messenger.
you just seemed really pissed that I was considering breaking the bond that I had with that stone.
I've like shut down again.
Well, no. So this is just a telepathic conversation between Jessup and Texos.
No. I'm talking to Vidania now.
Oh.
I've shut down. I'm back in my head trying to figure stuff out.
Jasper probably like poking her forehead. Do you have any good berries, Vidania?
Happy button.
Okay.
You may have missed the fact, but I got a little beat up. Emphasis on the little.
I thought you didn't get beat up.
Oh, you should have seen the other guy.
What? He
Yeah, it was
flawless?
definitely a beat down.
Two things. One, Jasper's not getting any sort of response from Vidania. And two, Mike, I don't have that spell prepared, so no, I don't have good berries.
Worth a shot.
Granted, you don't know that. Vidania's just.
You know, like in anime when they have that like glazed eyes look. That's what she is right now.
Okay.
Hello. Static.
A little bit, yeah.
Well, let me know when. Let me know when you're back so we can continue having that conversation.
Okay, if I ever come back, I'll let you know.
Okay.
That's Rebecca to Steven, not Vidania.
Oh no, I'm fully aware.
So, over the course, you guys burned by basically about 45 minutes or so, because it does take time to get to where you are. And a page boy comes up and summons one of the guards, and he nods in a thing. The page boy runs off, and it says, "Your portal awaits."
Shit.
You're gonna be asleep through this whole thing, Brandon. Come on.
Last portal didn't go so well. Brandon can react. Tim's not reacting. Brandon can react.
Brandon can absolutely react.
Fair enough. Yeah, I don't have good berries, Mike, so you're SOL.
Just remembered, I still have a bag of magic cherries.
I'm not trusting things in bags right now. Just saying.
So he escorts you over to the to where the cart was parked. You guys and you see that your waffles is hooked up to the cart. And you see in the back of the cart are Tim and Brobo's. No. And it says, "I need you guys to get in the back." And he hops up and starts. You hear him say a few words in a language you don't understand clearly. Does anybody speak Sylvan?
Shit.
Hold on.
No.
No.
Thea did. I'm pretty sure Thea fucking did.
Yeah, she did.
And actually, I think I gave it to my new character.
Oh wait, we can swap out languages there too. Shit.
I think when you selected the, yeah, I'll let you, Brovo speak Sylvan.
Bromos is unconscious.
Yeah. Hold on. Let's see. Let's roll this one again.
Nope.
Give me the number.
In his
Oh.
catatonic state.
Tim. Yeah, give me another one, Tim. You hear from Brovo. Donkey.
14.
How funny. Tim did better, Brovos did worse on this second roll.
Okay. Slightly. +2 on Tim, -1 on Brovo. For a net of +1.
Brovos is +1.
No, you're missing it. It was he did one less better.
Oh.
They got like a couple of pillows under their heads and a couple of blankets on top of them to it's cold to cover them up. Brovos though hangs off the edge of the.
Oh no, she doesn't.
Oh, Brovos hangs off the edge of the cart a little bit.
No.
And he instructs all the rest of you guys to get in the back. And
I gave her Celestial, not Sylvan.
And he progressed out of the barn area and then down the path to another rock face where the whole face kind of rolls off to the side, and you enter in to the side entrance. And this looks like a service entrance. This does not look like a regular entrance. Well, so it's really lined up well for getting stuff and supplies from the docks and whatnot. So you go into this service entrance and you go down a corridor that leads to a hewn out of the rock room, and in there is what appears to be just like a slab of this massive, what was once a massive tree. Now, those who are conscious are welcome to do a nature check to see if they recognize the tree, if you're so inclined, but not required.
18.
Nope, I'm really in my fucking head.
I'm just gonna roll to see what I have. What I'd get.
Sure. Tim, I'll tell you what, if you roll over 20, you get it. No?
9 total.
No.
You did better than I did. I rolled a total of 6.
Just in my sleep. It is this, and this is all the information.
And I decided I'd roll a different dice,
else.
and I rolled even worse with a 5.
15.
So.
So what did you roll, Jasper?
18.
And Texos?
16.
Okay. Texas, you've not seen this particular tree before. It's not come across as anything. But you recognize the smell of it, and it's a very rich, little piney, very not oaky. That's not the right word. Kind of musty smell to it. Jasper, with all of your years, you recognize this as a northern redwood. And you're seeing this slab, and it is like 15 foot in diameter, and it's like the side of the tree. It looks like it just comes out of the ground and then goes right into the ceiling, the roof of it, and it's just like part of the tree. But it doesn't look like it grew there. It looks like it was phased in there, and it's kind of stuck there. You're not sure where the rest of the tree is. You don't recognize it on anywhere else on the campus, from what you've seen.
Is the professor or anybody nearby that I could query about it?
There are currently, besides you guys, the two guards. The one was walking behind you guys, and then the one that was driving the cart. He has since gotten off, and there are two more people. That one of them looks kind of like a technician. The other guy looks like a person of authority, but the professor is not there.
Okay. I'd probably holler at the dude that I think is going to be operating said tree portal. Did you get that from the Lurkwood?
Oh, I gotta see where's. Oh, I didn't put him here. He's in my regular.
He built a character and then didn't add him to the campaign.
Well, because I didn't want anybody to see him.
Oh.
He says, "Ah, yes, yes, I did. I tried to make it. It didn't, but it's here." Oh, yeah. He's got these nice, big, heavy boots on. He's got a lab coat with a little badgy thing on it. Tim would recognize him, but Tim's unconscious.
If I would recognize him, would I recognize his voice even if I'm sleeping? I do have good hearing.
Make your perception check at disadvantage.
So it'd be normal.
For hearing.
So it'd be normal then, right?
Yes.
Perception. 19.
In your dream state, it feels like you're. Did you see bed knobs and broomsticks where they're on the bed and they're flying? It feels kind of like you're doing that, and then you hear this voice, and you see this giant, like ethereal head of this Italian-looking elf, and you just hear the voice come out of this ethereal cloud head. Simba. No.
Papa?
Sorry.
I'm wondering if there's a wear-line for him.
Yeah, your dream's kind of weird right now. I'm just saying. Yeah. Yeah. So you in the bed is the and you're writing the thing and you're like, yay, and the head's all like, yay. It's not bleeding. We met him earlier. He's the one that gave you guys the rage powder.
Ah.
So hearing his voice,
He's responsible for your current state.
hearing his voice, you see like waves of crashing waves coming down, and it's just this like red mist that comes over you, and you see everything. It's got a red tinge about it, and then it fades away as his voice drifts off.
Would I be able to have the wherewithal to talk in my sleep and go, motherfucker, what a ride? I'll roll for it.
Give me a survival check.
No. Actually, I'm going to change this. Hearing his voice, I'm going to be like, red powder. Where did he keep it on his persons?
You don't know.
I wouldn't have seen him pull it out.
Talk to Sam.
All you saw is he opened up his hand and cast Mage Hand and then sprinkled it on you. You didn't see where he pulled it from.
Okay, I'm gonna change it to motherfucker red powder. Remember red powder. And I
Okay.
will roll that. I will roll for that.
Roll. Okay, so roll a survival check, and if it's over 16,
Oh, I'm fucked. That one.
then the words come out of your mouth coherently.
That one.
Nope.
Ow.
You're like,
That's even more mumbly than a regular roll.
you're like donkey powder, or no, diamond powder. You're fucking toasted on this one. Shortly after, he's like, okay, I hope you're ready for a ride. Who's gonna drive the cart?
I will.
Wonderful. So just stay straight as possible. Do not turn once you get into the portal.
What happens if we turn?
Well, you can turn a little bit, but don't make a hard left or hard right. You'll pop out in a random spot.
Along the path of travel or a random spot anywhere?
Roughly along the path of travel. This is a literal straight line connection between here and Waterdeep. I do warn you, if you could end up in the water, you could end up in the rock, you could end up over a forest again. You could end up over Baldur's Gate. You could end up under Baldur's Gate. Depends on how far away you are.
Looking at a map. Looking at the map.
Yeah.
Most likely the Sword Coast.
Underwater.
Yeah.
I'm just
Stay
saying,
straight.
stay as straight as possible. You could end up somewhere not pleasant. And at this angle, you might end up over water.
I don't know why, but whenever you bring up this character, the picture I just sent is who I'm picturing. I don't know why.
Jesus.
Woo, they saw a blowout.
Okay.
All right, you flying little fucker. Where are you now? There's a fly, and I think it's attracted to the light. But then every once in a while, I'll go fuck off and play with something else on the wall. I hear him over there. I seen him earlier. He was walking around, but if I tell
No,
you,
he might be stuck in between the curtains and the window.
we'll deal with it another time. Oh, it says, "Are you ready, driver?"
Take a swig from my flask. Ready.
Ready as we'll ever be.
Okay, I'm good to go. And Jessup comes and sits next to Vidania and just kind of sits next to you. Puts her hand on your shoulder, basically. It's like, I'm here for you if you need anything.
Oh.
I don't know. She'd probably be doing this still.
Like,
She's tiny.
she's probably standing and be like,